Yo, what's up guys, it's Achilles. Today's video I want to talk to you guys about is Call of Duty dead. And by that I mean I'm not talking about any other Call of Duty, I'm talking about Advanced Warfare. And the reason I'm talking about this is because, you know, Black Ops 3 is coming out in a couple days, but I still thought people would still be playing this. And I haven't played Advanced Warfare in a couple days myself. And this is my first game on that you guys are watching right now. And it literally took me about like 15 minutes to find a lobby. And I found this really strange because I still thought people would be playing this until, you know, the release of Black Ops 3, but apparently not. Like, everyone just jumped off. Everyone must be playing something else. You know, I can't really blame them. Advanced Warfare definitely listed one of my least favorite games I ever played, and a lot of you guys are probably just assuming it's because, you know, I don't know, maybe I sucked at the game, but as you guys can see, like, I don't suck, I'm pretty decent. And the reason I don't like it is because it never felt like a actual Call of Duty game before. You know, the previous Call of Duties, you know, sure, some of the mechanics might have been different, but they all pretty much felt the same, and that's what I really enjoy about Call of Duty. And the whole exosuits, it definitely changed the game, sure. I mean, there was a lot of hype around it. I thought the game still would be really fun to enjoy, but like with the game mechanics alone, like just excluding, you know, the exosuit, it really didn't feel that smooth. Like, it was pretty, you know, glitchy, especially whenever this game was first released. I hated this game completely. Like, there was no enjoyment. It was just absolute shit. It was so laggy and everything. Any lobby that you get into, like, it was just a lag fest. You couldn't even play. Like, this is definitely like the most underprepared game I have ever played as far as like for a Call of Duty game. Like, this game was absolute shit for that. Now, you know, later on it did get better. Like, the developers, they, like months later actually, like, they did finally figure out how to fix their servers and everything, and, you know, it still played out, you know, a little weird, but it wasn't necessarily that because of the exosuits. You know, I was able to adapt to them. It just didn't feel the same. And another thing about Call of Duty that I really enjoyed is when you got in a gunfight, I mean, you know the difference between ARs. ARs are mainly for like mid-range, you know, gunfights. SMGs are for close range, and you understood that concept of why you would maybe lose in a gunfight. But with this whole variant system, like, it was just absolutely stupid. I didn't even understand why people are so buying, you know, supply drops, because, you know, the next Call of Duty is going to come out in the next year, and people are spending all this money on supply drops acting like this is CSGO. You know, CSGO has been around for years now, and when you buy something, there's actually a money system. So even if you do get guns, you can maybe even, you know, end up selling them off to make money for them, because that's how their system. And I feel like Call of Duty, well, Advanced Warfare was trying to copy that, but they really failed. Well, not really. They made a lot of money from it, which I don't even understand why people would even spend money on supply drops, because in my opinion, they were just absolutely stupid. The variant weapon system, I really did hate, because when you get in a gunfight, it should solely be based on who got the first shot off and who is the most accurate, you know? That's how a gunfight should be really based off of. And, you know, the standard distinction between an AR and a submachine gun, and, you know, the proximity of which you got into the gunfight, you know, that also is to take into factor. But when you are using the same gun, you come across a other player, you know, let's say me using the ASM1 and someone else having a speakeasy, you know, I get the first shot off and I'm more accurate, but because his gun has a higher rate of fire, he's able to get more rounds off. He may not be as accurate, but because of it being a speakeasy and have a higher rate of fire, he's still getting more rounds down the field than what I am, and that just really ruined it, because it's a luck game. Like, each supply drop is basically luck. So if you get a better gun than someone, does that mean you should automatically have an edge in gunfights? No, I don't think so. This should be a, you know, a player skill based game, like, not a luck. You know, it should not be based off of, oh, you get a royalty and a supply drop, and next to know you have this huge edge on people you come across in gunfights. You know, that should not be a factor in any game. And that's what I really liked about CSGO, is the fact that, yeah, they had these skins and everything that you can buy, but it didn't change how the weapon played. Sure, you got this gun, you know, it may be worth more money than the previous version because of how the camo looked, but it did not change how the gun actually played out. It just looked cooler, and, you know, I feel like that's what Advanced Warfare should have did. Maybe they weren't able to because of the whole copyright feature between CSGO and everything, and they just tried to make their own version of it. But I really feel like that really did what really killed me on this game. You know, the supply drops, you know, whatever. I got used to them, it wasn't that big of a deal. But whenever it came down to the variants, it was one of the main things that I always complained about the game, and one of the things, the reason why I hated this game so much. Now, don't think I'm hating on you if you really did enjoy this game, you know. Don't think I'm hating on you because of the fact I envy you. I wish I was able to enjoy this game. You know, I went out and I spent money on this game like every other person, and no one wants to buy a game not to not enjoy. So if you know, you got this game and you played it and you really enjoyed it, you know, good for you, dude. Like, honestly, I wish I could have had the same, you know, mindset as you did to really enjoy it. But, you know, I did it, and it's just whatever at this point. But as you guys know, Fallout 4 is coming out soon, and I wanted to tell you guys that I will be uploading videos of the game. Like, I'm not set if I'm going to be uploading videos to, like, on the campaign, but there will definitely be videos coming up, whether it's on base building or raiders, like, just anything. I have to really wait for the release of the game to see what actually is all in it, but there will be videos of that coming soon to my channel. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you drop a like, and I'll catch you guys later.
Hostiles have captured the hard point. Looks like you just added a few zeros to those bonus checks, gentlemen. Good work.